Greetings, subjects. It is I, the great, almighty King Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you a bedtime story. Yes, your wish has been granted. I will read you a bedtime story. But first, I want you to be ready. Tonight's story has to deal with royalty. Yes, royalty. And the story tonight is called King Pig by Nick Bland. This story was copyright in 2013. Shall we begin? All right. Here we go. King Pig could never understand why the sheep didn't adore him. They were always complaining about one thing or another. They hardly ever smiled. And when they did, King Pig thought they were teasing him. They never listened properly, no matter how loudly he shouted. And the harder he tried to get their attention, the more they ignored him. But subjects. Because he was the king, he could make the sheep do whatever he wanted, whenever he pleased. But he just couldn't make them like him. Maybe they would like me more if I looked fancier, said King Pig. For that he would need a lot of new fancy clothes. But who could he get to make them? King Pig woke up all the sheep and invited them into his nice, warm castle. Oh dear. And there he slept while the sheep went to work. They gathered up every little snippet of their wool, and they knitted all through the night until the king had his pile of fancy new clothes. In the morning, King Pig was ready to prance. He looked spectacular. He was ferocious. He was fearless. He was the best-dressed king in the kingdom, or shall we say, the pigdom. But when he stopped to take a bow, nobody was watching, nobody was cheering, nobody was adoring him. What do I have to do to make you like me? And then there was this voice, this little voice. Maybe you could try being nice. The little voice said, But I thought I was being nice, said King Pig, and he went inside to sulk. That night King Pig couldn't sleep. He felt something he'd never felt before. He felt sorry. Then, at last, he thought of something nice he could do for the sheep. Something nice. He worked through the night and into the morning. By sunrise, he was ready to say sorry in the only way he could think of. It wasn't perfect, but all the sheep agreed it was a pretty good start. The end. Well, my subjects, I hope you enjoyed that story. It was rather a good story. And that's all the time we have for King Uncle Matt's bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will grant you another time to watch yet another story. This is Uncle Matt. Oh, this is King Uncle Matt. And I will see you next time. Toodaloo. Why aren't you bowing? Where's the applause?